I would buy you, my. Do you understand that, bro?
Me and Kai are 10 times more richer than you and you will ever be, old man.
If I was a betting man, I would bet that Joe Budden has more money combined than Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross. What up, YouTube? Today we're going to talk about this whole situation going on between Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross and Joe Budden, where both of them, they appeared to react to what he had to say on his Joe Budden podcast. But as we all know, Joe Budden's podcast, even though it's exclusive on Patreon, you can still find clips of it on Twitter that's out of context as fuck, and they don't represent the full conversation. But part of the conversation was celebrating Killer Mike's wins at the Grammys, and in Joe Budden's defense, he was taking it as Killer Mike represents the old guard who don't have to go to a Kai Cenat, and they can just be in the studio, put in the work, and end up winning Grammys. They don't have to come sit with you, because they may, be led to believe that you have to go sit with Aiden Ross or Kai Cenat to get noticed, to generate sales and streams and stuff like that. Even though, in my honest opinion, the reason why they go to an Aiden Ross or Kai Cenat, but if you ask me if they had to pick either one, they'd probably go kick it with Kai Cenat, because Aiden is going to sniff your chair. But apart from that, they would much rather go kick it with Kai, because at least they ain't got to go to a blogger that wants to conduct an interview asking 21 Savage, hey, did you really fuck Lotto behind your wife's back? I noticed you got this tattoo of her. Like, is that real? Like, shit like that. Or if you want to take it a step further, like I reported on a while ago about people trying to speculate that Jay-Z is sleeping around with Megan Thee Stallion. Like, Jay would much rather go link with a Kai Cenat than go link with a blog page that's going to ask him, are you piping down Megan Thee Stallion or anybody else behind Beyonce's back? Now, granted, Joe Budden don't really conduct them type of interviews. He don't ask them type of questions, and he don't conduct himself that way. It's really a case of one rotten apple can make the whole tree look rotten.
I'm talking about streaming niggas, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Like, we some little niggas, my nigga. I would buy you, my nigga. Do you understand that, bro? Do you understand that, my nigga? You say it don't come off as hating, but you always bringing me up, bro. Relax, my nigga. Stop. It's okay. That's the thing, bro. Y'all don't ever, like, have respect to the old niggas, for sure. You feel what I'm saying? Like, respect to them for sure. The only thing I would say I was wrong at was, like, not even able to, like, do my research on Killer Mike and shit like that. But in the moment, if I want to voice my opinion, I'm going to voice my opinion. 100%, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And that's some people's problem. Y'all don't ever let the young niggas flourish. The young niggas think Utopia is fire. Let the young niggas think Utopia is fire. You feel me? The reason why shit going so crazy right now and y'all not being able to comprehend shit is because it's just simply a new wave of niggas, bro. It's just simply a new wave of niggas, bro. And that's what it is. Shout out to Killer Mike. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, but look, if I think this should have won that, okay, let it win.
And Joe Budden, every single time that I see you or a clip of you, it's just on some hating shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know what you do. I can't even name one Joe Budden song respectfully. I know you used to rap. I'm gonna just be the honest as shit, bro. Like, you're one of these old heads that just hate. Why can't you be more like Rick Ross or Snoop Dogg? The OGs that are cool as fuck and just like respect and show flowers and appreciation towards all the young motherfuckers and shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You have no room to talk, no room to speak. You know what I'm saying? Lay your opinions about me and Kai to ourselves. Me and Kai are 10 times more richer than you and you will ever be, old man. And we're more humble than you and we're nicer than you. You're obviously a very salty old man. You have nothing going on for yourself. So you try to now hate on the young motherfuckers that are more successful than you. Listen, man, I know you're getting old and you got to pay your bills and shit. Because Social Security's coming up and your check's probably not going to be looking too good. So you got to make some money now, talk about streamers and shit. But, hey, bro, streamers are the new, you know, we're lit. We're pretty good.
My biggest problem with all that is mostly what and how Aiden Ross responded to it. He responded to it emotionally saying, oh, I got more money than you and stuff like that. He don't even know Joe Budden. So that tells me he don't even know Pump It Up, or he isn't really familiar with his game at all. He must think that Joe Budden just randomly booted up a camera today and just started talking shit about streamers. No, he's been doing podcasts for years. We're going to talk about success, Aiden. The only reason why you're in the seat you're in is because you kept going around sniffing chairs and sitting on ZS's lap.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 fucking way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. I told y'all, boy. I told y'all, boy.
If it wasn't for them two moments, nobody would know who the fuck Aiden Ross is. As for what Kai said, it sounded more a bit level-headed, and he sounded like he does have a little bit of respect for Joe Budden, but he has this issue where, you know, Joe Budden's always talking about him. But I think he's taking it like to the head, because he may think, oh, Joe's just randomly talking about me. It may be some things that you said in the past that got him talking. Like, if I had to look at this at a win-loss record, I think Joe is up on him 2-1. Pause. The only reason why I say that is the two times he had a reason to speak on you, when you did that whole giveaway from hell in New York, of course he was going to speak on it. You had to know he was going to speak on it. He can't avoid the topic because people going to ask him about it. Just like how people ask you to react to New Drake or react to Playboy Cardi. It's the same thing. Same song and dance. Now, the time I do think that Joe may have been a bit wrong is when he was critiquing Drake's album, and he basically threw shots at Kai, not saying, oh, I don't give a fuck with you kicking it with Kai. Even though before that album dropped, there was plenty of other stars that kicked it with Kai Cenat, and Joe really didn't keep the same energy with the other stars. And I think in this instance where he went against you, the only reason why he spoke about you now with this recent clip is because you gave an opinion, and just like with, you know, everybody else, people critique opinions. It's part of podcasts. People critique opinions. Now, he can have a right to not like how the message was delivered, but if he don't know who Joe Budden is, or really watch his content consistently, or hasn't watched his content consistently, he wouldn't know that that's part of Joe's shtick. He likes to be theatrical and go a bit extra when it comes to, you know, when it comes to delivering a message. I would try to put Kai Cenat on some game when it comes to Killer Mike. My biggest recommendation would be him go listen to Run the Jewels, specifically Run the Jewels 2 and 3. Pick a couple tracks from there that a lot of people like. But I was kind of shocked that he said he didn't know who Killer Mike was, considering that he's one half of Run the Jewels and they started in 2011. And when it came to the albums that I liked the most, Run the Jewels 2 and 3 came out in 2014 and 2016 respectively. And at that time, Kai was still a jit. Figured that they make that sound that would cater to jits. But I was kind of one of them jits at the time myself. I was 19. But I will tell you where both Kai Cenat and Aiden really completely lost this whole argument is when they brought up money. There's an old saying. Once you bring up money in an argument, you lose automatically. It don't matter what the argument is. It don't matter who started it. You lose. And if I was a betting man, I would bet that Joe Budden has more money combined than Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross. And the only reason I say that is because of his longevity. Joe's been around and been a relevant name since the early 2000s. If you don't think that man has at least 50 million stashed somewhere on the island, you're crazy. But y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Till next time, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.